Doctor Who Rise of the Cybermen, the 5th episode of Series 2, is written by Tom McRae and starring David Tennant, Billy Piper and Noel Clarke. And that's when we first see the Cybermen in the new Who series. Russell T Davies was inspired by Spare Parts, the audio episode. Tom McRae said it was not easy to rewrite it as it's a different setting, different themes and different characters. With the parallel universe, Davies tells McRae to tone down the differences between parallel and real universes. The first time we had the parallel Earth thing was in Inferno, where the Brigadier was wearing an eye patch. So this episode begins in a lab of Cyber's Industries with a scientist, Dr. Kendrick, powering up a humanoid metal form, and his boss on the wheelchair called John Lumick, giving it a praise. And because Dr. Kendrick has told Lumick that he needs to inform the Geneva about his creation, and Lumick is like, "How will you do that from beyond the grave?" and ordered a Cyberman to kill him, which is really dark, killing your own assistant. Roger Lloyd Pack is amazing as John Lumick. Funny thing is, we have both Barty Crouchers from Harry Potter franchise in this episode, which is great. I enjoyed the banter between the Doctor, Rose and Mickey in the TARDIS before it crash landed in Parallel Earth. Apparently the Zeppelins in the sky gave it away, and so is Peter Tyler when he advertised his drink, when he goes, "Trust me on this." I like that. The Doctor keeps getting Rose to accept that it's not her world and her dad is actually dead, which must be upsetting for her. It's nice to see Sean Dingwall back as Pete Tyler. When they announced Jackie Tyler's 40th birthday, it was actually the 40th anniversary of the 10th planet, the Cybermen's first appearance, which is great. It was funny that Rose in Parallel Earth is a dog. Even the Doctor laughed and he's like, "Sorry," when he sees Rose's face. It's also intense while Jackie does her makeup and those things just appeared around Jackie's head. Ugh. When the Doctor sees a light in the TARDIS, he realises he can get the TARDIS working again, and because it takes 24 hours to power up, Mickey decides to visit his gran in Parallel Earth as his real gran sadly died as she tripped and fell down the stairs. Noel Clarke's performance is well done in that scene. I thought it was funny when he keeps getting slapped by his gran. When he sees a carpet torn apart, he's like, "The carpet on the stairs, you need to get it fixed, you're gonna fall and break your neck." You can tell Mickey is pretty devastated about his real gran. We also have the Preachers driving in a blue van, and I think they're cool. They thought Mickey was Ricky when they dragged him into the van, and until when they find out when they went inside their base and see another Mickey, and that Mickey is called Ricky. When they scan, they realised he's flesh and blood, so they're guessing that it's either something to do with this Cyber's Industries or it's his twin brother. I think Andrew Hayden Smith is great as Jake. Apparently he wasn't the fan of Doctor Who until he got the part and gave the episodes a watch, and, well, he joins the Whovian Club. Plus he's from Gateshead, which is not far from where I'm from. Helen Griffin is so good in this episode as Mrs. Moore, also known as Angela Price. Shame they killed her off. Instead of the Prime Minister of UK, we have the President of UK in the Parallel Earth, which is a nice change, and I think Don Warrington did well performed. And he said no to John Lumick for the upgrade because of what it contains. As a result, Lumick has got a Cyberman to assassinate him. We also have Colin Spall, who plays Mr. Crane, who previously played Lilt in Revelation of the Daleks in Colin Baker's era, and I think he's done a great job. I like the bit when the homeless people get turned into Cybermen and they played The Lion Sleeps Tonight. It's so iconic, and every time I hear that song, I always think about this scene in this episode, and the part of the music with Cyber Factory Tour actually fits in. So while the Doctor and Rose are in the mansion working in the kitchen for Jackie Tyler's birthday, we have the Cybermen coming. I remembered watching this the first time I was only 7, and man, I had goosebumps watching this. I love the close-up of the shot of their feet walking past with a stomp sound, and later when they revealed the Cybermen, it was well done. I love the design of Cybermen, it's well updated, more robotic and terrifying. I also love the idea, like, every time they speak, their blue mouth turns on. The way the Cybermen attacks, and when you have to run away from, This is why they're my favourite Doctor Who monsters, because they're so scary and well designed. I love the Doctor's reaction when he sees Mickey and Ricky together and he's like, oh, if things weren't bad enough, there's two Mickeys. I would love to see Christopher Eccleston's Doctor reaction to this. Especially when Rose told the Doctor that his gran used to slap him. Because the bullets don't work and they're surrounded by the Cybermen, it looks like they have no choice but to surrender. It's really intense when a Cyberman is about to delete the Doctor, and then, to be continued, at least they don't have next time trailer. I really love that episode, it's well written. Murray Gold's music is well done, casts are great, and I love the Cybermen. The Daleks have the famous catchphrase, exterminate, and the Cybermen have the famous catchphrase, delete. What are your thoughts of the rise of the Cybermen? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'm happy to talk about the next episode, The Age of Steel. I'll see you in the next video.